Hey guys, welcome to this video. I'm Prajwal from Indie Crypto, and inside this video I'll take you through the setting up process of Ledger Nano S hardware wallet and also how to use it. Now this is my next video in the wallet series. If you have not checked out my previous videos about wallets, I highly recommend you check them out. I'll leave the link for all the videos in the description below. Before we proceed, I would like to thank our sponsors, instacrypto.in, which is a new multi-cryptocurrency exchange from India. The USP of this exchange is that it's very user-friendly, especially for the beginners, and they're currently offering 8 coins, as you can see here, and please go ahead and check them out. Now in my previous 2 videos, I discussed about the advantages and disadvantages of using a hardware wallet, and I also took you through the unboxing of this Ledger Nano S. Now, in order to set this wallet up, you need 3 things. The first thing is the device itself, then you need the USB cable which you can connect to your computer, and third thing, you require the recovery sheet to go ahead and back up your recovery phrase. So let me quickly go ahead and connect this device to my computer. So there we have it. I've just connected the device to my computer, and it did show the welcome message, and it's also saying that we will have to use both buttons to begin. So you have 2 buttons here on the device, so I'll go ahead and press both the buttons. It's basically showing some instructions. Seeing the left and right buttons, we can change the values and navigate through the multiple choice lists. And if you have to confirm something on this particular wallet, you'd have to press both buttons together. So I'll go ahead and do that. So you have 2 options here. One is configure a new device. If I click on the right button which has a check mark, it will go ahead with configuring a new device. If not, if I click the X mark, then you can go ahead and restore your wallet as well, using this recovery seed, which we will be backing up in some time. So first I'll go ahead and check this and go ahead with the configuring a new device. The first thing we'd have to do is choose a PIN code. Now this is very essential because this will act as a 2-factor authentication whenever you go ahead and do any transactions or whenever you access your hardware wallet. So make sure you go ahead and choose your PIN. So I'll go ahead and on this. So I'll choose a easy pin code at the moment for demonstration purpose. So I'll just use 555. I just click both buttons together, and there we have it. I would have to confirm my pin code again, which I'll do. There we have it. So the next step is to go ahead and write down your recovery phrase. I'll again click both the buttons together. Here is the first word. So what I've done is I have gone ahead and written down the same recovery sheet on a notepad as well, just for demonstration purpose. Now here are very important things about the recovery phase when you're backing this up. The first thing is you should go ahead and keep this recovery sheet safe once you have filled all the 24 letters, and please ensure you don't let anyone going ahead and taking a photograph or a video of your recovery phase, because using this recovery phase they can go ahead and get access to the cryptos and the private keys of your Ledger wallet. Now this is for demonstration purpose. That is the reason I'm going ahead and recording this, but after this I will reset my hardware wallet to ensure nobody accesses or nobody has access to my hardware wallet. Now another important thing is the order of the words that will be important here. So here it is displaying word number 1, so this word will go in the first place, and once you have noted that down, you can move on to the next word. And while recovering in future, when you want to recover this hardware wallet, you would have to enter the word in the exact sequence that on the hardware wallet as you've written down in the recovery sheet. So let me quickly go ahead and make a note of the recovery phrase on this notepad, and we'll continue from there. So there you have it. I've gone ahead and made a note of the recovery phase, and now I'll go ahead and click on OK. So once that's done, it will go ahead and ask you to confirm your recovery phase. I'll again click on OK by both buttons, and it's going to ask you to select the 8th word now. So this is to validate if you have written down the recovery phase correct or not. So I'll go ahead and check my 8th word here, and I'll go ahead and select. So once you have the word selected, just confirm. It's asking for my word 3. After validating those 2 words, it's going ahead and processing. So there we have it. The device is ready now. So I'll take you through my screen now and show you the next steps of how to configure your wallet. The next step is to go to ledgerwallet.com and go to the section of apps. And if you scroll down, you'll find the apps for Ledger Nano S. Now you can basically use a PC or a Mac. The steps would be very similar because you're not using any software client to install the apps. These apps are designed for your Chrome browser. So you'll basically be using a browser to go ahead and install these apps. Now please make sure you're using only the Chrome browser to install these apps and going ahead and installing your wallets, because this will not work on any other browser like Mozilla Firefox or Internet Explorer. So the first thing you'd have to do is go ahead and click on this option which says Ledger Manager, and scroll down to the bottom to find the install button and click on it. This will open up the app in the Chrome Web Store. Go ahead and click on Add to Chrome and Add App. There you have it. The Ledger Manager is installed on my Chrome browser. I'll go ahead and launch it by clicking on it. And the first thing it'll ask is to go ahead and connect your Ledger Nano S and confirm the pin. Now since I've already have the Ledger Nano S connected to my computer, it automatically detected it. And these are the coins that are currently compatible with Ledger Nano S. So in order to go ahead and install a particular coin or an application on my Ledger Nano S, all I have to do is go ahead and click on the download button next to the coin, and that will go ahead and install the application onto my Ledger Nano S. So whenever you're installing or uninstalling any coin application or Ledger Nano S, it will ask you for a message like this, which I have to physically validate on the Ledger Nano S application, and only then it will go ahead and install that particular coin application on Ledger Nano S. So there we have it. The Bitcoin coin application is installed on Ledger Nano S. So please note, this is not the wallet itself. This is just the coin application that's installed on the Ledger Nano S. Now if we have to install the wallet, I would have to go back to Ledger Nano S or ledgerwallet.com and go to the wallet apps and click on Ledger Wallet Bitcoin and altcoins. Again, I have to scroll down and click on the Chrome application. That will open up the app in the Chrome Web Store. Click on add the app to your Chrome browser. There you have it. The Ledger Wallet Bitcoin is installed on my Chrome browser. I'll click it to launch it. So once you launch the Ledger Wallet Bitcoin app, so this is the first thing that will come up. It will ask you which Bitcoin chain would you like to use. Now in this case, I'll go ahead and select Bitcoin. Now if you want to use Bitcoin Cash, you would have to go back to your Ledger Manager application that we installed previously and download Bitcoin Cash coin application onto your Ledger Nano S and continue using it. So I'll go ahead and click on Bitcoin in this case, and it is going to ask you, do you want to use the SegWit or the legacy one? I will go ahead and click on legacy, and this will take some time for the wallet to go ahead and synchronize the wallet with the Ledger Nano S hardware wallet itself on the application. So once you have the Ledger Wallet Bitcoin app installed, this is how it would look. This is very similar to the other wallet interface that we normally use on a desktop wallet or a mobile wallet, where you have the send, receive and other options as well. I mean, if you have to go ahead and send funds from your wallet, all you have to do is enter the amount that you would like to send and enter the recipient's Bitcoin address. If you have a webcam connected to your computer, you can click on this camera icon and you can also scan the QR code as well. Also, you have an option to have different accounts on the Ledger Nano S wallet itself. You can choose the account from where you want to go ahead and send the funds, and also select the transaction fees depending on the required confirmation. And once you have confirmed everything is correct, you can go ahead and click on send. Now once you click on send, you'd have to go back to your Ledger Nano S wallet physically and validate by clicking on the check box option, and only then the transaction is going to go through. Now in order to receive funds to your Ledger Nano S, you will have to click on receive, and it will go ahead and give you this option where you have to click on display address on device. And once you click on this, it will go ahead and display the address on your device as well, and it will ask you to physically validate this by clicking on the check button. Now in order to receive funds to your Ledger Nano S wallet, you don't have to connect the wallet physically to your computer and launch this app. If you want to receive funds, all you have to do is make a note of this address on your email or print it out like you have the options here, or also take a picture of this QR code and save it, or take a screenshot as well, and you can just share it or send it whomever you want, and they can go ahead and send the Bitcoin to this address, and it will automatically come down to your wallet. Now how do you go ahead and check this? You can go ahead and copy paste this address in any block explorer like blockchain.info, and you will see the list of transactions that's occurred on this wallet. So you'd have to only use or connect Ledger Nano S to your computer only when you want to check your balance, or when you want to send cryptos or Bitcoin from your wallet to somebody else. Every time you do any transaction, you'd have to have the Ledger Nano S connected to the computer to physically validate it. And once the transaction occur, you can see the transaction details here listed, and on the top right you will have the balance as well in the crypto, like in this case it's Bitcoin, and you'll also see the equivalent amount in US dollars. You can go to the settings and change the settings as well, where you can change the currency as well, and also personalize the Bitcoin unit, and change the language and other things. So you might have to play around a little with this wallet to personalize it according to your requirement. Now if you have to install other altcoins as well on your Ledger Nano S, you can do that. First, come down to ledgerwallet.com and come to this section which says cryptocurrencies, and you'll find the list of cryptocurrencies that is compatible with Ledger Nano S. And here it says something called as compatible wallet, and under which if you find Ledger wallet next to the coin, that means you can find that particular coin in your Ledger manager, that app that we just downloaded for your Chrome app. And if you don't find it in adjacent to any of the coin, then you might have to install that particular wallet and go ahead and sync your Ledger Nano S with that wallet in order to store and use that particular coin on your Ledger Nano S. Now in this case, if I have to go ahead and install Litecoin, all I have to do is go to my Ledger manager, connect my Ledger Nano S to the computer, and it will get detected. And once that's done, I would have to find Litecoin and click on download, and that will go ahead and install the application on my Ledger Nano S. Just make sure you have the Ledger Nano S handy with you to validate the installation, and only then it will go ahead and install. So once you have installed the Litecoin application on the Ledger manager, you can check that by coming back to your Ledger Nano S physical wallet, and you can see that the Litecoin application is installed on your Ledger Nano S. All you have to do is navigate to Litecoin and press both button, and this will go ahead and launch the Litecoin wallet on your same Bitcoin wallet app that we installed on our Chrome browser. So in this case, it is asking us whether you want to go ahead with legacy or SegWit. I'll go ahead and select legacy, and that will go ahead and synchronize the wallet and open my Litecoin wallet. You can go ahead and see that on the top right, it says Litecoin. The wallet interface is exactly the same as the Bitcoin wallet. So that is basically how you go ahead and install the altcoins on your Ledger Nano S. So let me also quickly show you how to go ahead and restore your Ledger Nano S wallet in case if you lost your device, or in case if it's damaged and you want to recover your previous wallet, and you need to have your recovery phase ready for this, and I'll show you how to do this. So once you have your device connected to your computer again, when the restore process, it will again welcome you. You would have to click on both buttons together, and at this stage where it says configure a new device, you would have to go ahead and click on the X, the left button, and it will ask you, do you want to restore the configuration? Press the right button to check yes, and you'd have to choose a PIN code first, which I'll go ahead and do right away now. So this is basically a new PIN code that you're setting up on this restore process. I have to confirm my PIN code. So once you've confirmed your PIN code, you'd have to enter your recovery phase. It asks me select the number of words to restore. I will have to select 24 words because that was the number of words that I backed up the last time. Then it will ask me to enter the first letters of the word one, which I would have to go ahead and select each letter, then press both the buttons together. Then I would have to again navigate to the next letter and again press both buttons. So then once you have both letters selected, then it will automatically give you some of the suggested words, which once you have selected, or once you have that word already displayed on this display here, go ahead and press both buttons together and then move on to the second word. So once you have 2 or 3 letters typed in or entered here, it will automatically display the suggested word. Once you have that correct, go ahead and click both the buttons. So you will have to continue this for all the 24 backup phrases that you noted down during the setup process of Ledger Nano S. I know it's a little tedious, but this enhances the security. This makes sure that your cryptos and your private keys are safe on device. So that was the entire process of setting up, backing up, using and restoring your Ledger Nano S wallet. Hope this video was informative and useful. If it was, please let me know by leaving your feedback, comments and questions in the comment section below. I'd definitely love to read them. And if you'd like to go ahead and order Ledger Nano S, I've left the link, Amazon link in the description below. Please note it's an affiliate link. If you order from there, we do get some commissions, but it'll definitely help our channel. So that's it in this video, and I'll see you very soon in the next one.